All right, so as you could tell, it is pouring. We've been having nothing but the hardest of rains throughout the Bay Area, and even California. We're having flooding and everything else going on. If you don't believe me, if you could verify, check out all the news feeds and everything. It is New Year's Eve, and my little guy wanted to get out, and he wanted to pick out a Lego set that he's been wanting. So we came to a Target. It's a little bit of a ways, but it was hard to get here, let's put it that way. Freeways were flooded and everything else, but at the same time I figured, you know what, why not do a last minute end of the year toy hunt. So here we go, folks. All right, so we are here at this last minute toy hunt. You can see a few things that they've got. This store is usually pretty good. I got lucky here for the Marvel Legends figures. They still have some good stuff. You would think, you know, even though the holidays are over, though some of the Hocus Pocus, my daughter absolutely loved them when we gave them all to her for Christmas because she's a huge fan. And they had this one last time. I passed on it, but because I know it could be a little pricey. And then, oh, this is pretty cool. Look at this lunchbox. You got some Halloween kills. A lot of Halloween figures here. Don't forget to check out my review of the MEZCO 112 Halloween that I did. Some of these, and then they also still have that. This has been sitting here now for a couple weeks, I think, already. They're just not selling. Got a few Godzillas. Alright, so here we go, some Jurassic World. You can see this. It's just wiped clean. They have a lot of that. A lot of that one still, but that's because it's a little pricey. And we got my little guy with us too, so he's gonna want to pick something up. You know. So we'll go through the bottom. We still got Buzz and Woody down there. A few others. You could take a look. Still got a lot of characters. A lot of unusual characters, just like stragglers lying around. This Beast Man definitely needs to go on clearance already. They got more than enough of them. You could see that. Okay. Trying to do my best here, folks. Tend to have a lot of stuff. It's all the same. Ooh, there you go. You got some Mirrorverse. Ooh, look at him. He looks cool. Looks real cool. And then, of course, they have the Ahsoka Tano. They've been had those, though. Alright, so it looks like that Jericho's not that hard to find. You've got some Jade Cargill. And then you got this. You see that? Right there. Randy Orton. So right next door we have a whole lot of Black Series. Nothing new, just standards. I know a lot of people are looking for those in other states. Here in California, they're everywhere. Obi-Wan's still sitting here. But these guys got high price tags, so they just need to drop them down. That way people can start picking them up. And some Funko Pop. Yeah, just nothing jumping out at me right now. Let's hit up some Pokemon. You got that. Apparently these are supposed to be like shinies. Remember how it is when you go Pokemon hunting? And nothing really jumping out. Just nothing. You still got a lot of these guys. So the shelves are picked clean. I would have never have thought, but they are. So I'm going to give you what they have. He looks cool. So as for Mario, I know a lot of you have been asking me to film some Mario. Here you go. A few things. That's a cool looking little Pokemon right there. Pikachu. And then you got this. So for Marvel Legends, yeah, they still got some good ones, but they need to come down on price. These prices are just ridiculous. I understand it, but you don't want stuff sitting on the shelves. You got to sell it, right? And they still have a lot of that. Yeah, I would have thought this one would have been the one Marvel Legend hard one to find of the year, and it's not. Power Rangers. So they still have plenty of these right here. Plenty of these. And they got this one. Oh, I would like to get that on a clearance, but I'm not going to pay full price for that. I know that's going to be expensive. That looks cool though. Really cool. You can see that. Yeah, that's what they got. Shockingly, I found a Black Adam with cloak. And we have all these. My son has them. He hasn't opened this one yet. He wants me to review it for him, but I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, it's interesting to see that they're on the shelves now after Christmas, right? Plenty of Power Rangers. You can see those. And not really much for Transformers. There's just nothing here. And this store was loaded with stuff. All right, so I came back to those end caps, and they're all the way towards the back of the store over there. And you can see them. You're going to see stuff like this if you're here. Just San Ramon. So yeah, they have a lot of stuff back here for some reason. Here's where all the Jurassic World stuff's at. You can see it. Look at this. You would think this would be on the shelves, right? No, they got them all back here, which is crazy. I think they just have so much of it. Look, everything's like back here. Some Hammond collection stuff. You can see that. It's all back here. And then they still have this area over here. Still a lot of Moon Knight. It's insane. Still got some stuff out there. Oh, She-Hulks are starting to thin out. And a whole lot of the girl version of Black Panther. Alright, so you're wondering for Hot Wheels, for all my Hot Wheels people out there. Wipe clean. They have never restocked this since Christmas. It's just picked. Still got some big sets. But other than that, you got a few of these Batmans. Not much of them, but they still got a few things. And then for Mario's obviously picked clean. Wow. Usually this area is just loaded with stuff and nothing. Alright, so I'm not going to go through that much Lego because Christmas has wiped these guys out. Yeah, there's just not much here for Lego. My son wanted a new Lego set and there's just not really anything that he wants. It's just picked clean. Alright folks, so we came back. Only one toy hunt real quick. We were stuck in traffic, listen to this, going through the canyon for about almost, I don't know, a little over 2 hours. The Bay Area is getting flooded out really bad. I know that we're having trouble throughout California with these rains that are hitting. But yeah, we made a mistake of going out for a Target toy hunt. But I wanted to do a toy hunt before the end of the year. And my little guy wanted to get out. They had no Legos. So it was like a waste of time even going. I had no pickups today. But it was quite the experience, let me tell you. We had everything from mudslides to everything that was going on. They had roads blocked off. A lot going on with this crazy weather that we've been having. But anyway, we made it home on a good note. I said, forget that. We are not going to no more stores. But anyway, folks, that's the hunt out there. I was really close to picking up that new McFarlane figure that I saw. Didn't pull the plug on it because there's a lot of good things coming out in 2023. Trick or Treat Studios is going to unveil their Children of the Corn action figures. Also, the Terrifier Art the Clown action figure from Trick or Treat Studios is also coming out. And also the Candy Corn line for Candy Corn. Trick or Treat Studios is unveiling that. We've got a lot of good stuff coming from NECA. And I still have not yet found the Shaman Predator yet. So hopefully this year I have something to look forward to. And there's just a lot of stuff coming out. But I have to be really picky on what I pick due to the fact that prices, inflation. So Hasbro, Mattel, whoever is watching this, NECA, guys, try and figure out a way, McFarlane Toys, try and figure out a way to get a lot of collectors back into the game. And a lot of it comes from the fact that you're probably going to have to lower your prices. We found that the price hike this year was through the roof, and I'm sure in 2023 it's probably going to get even worse. But we're going to try and hang in there, and with this channel, I want it to progress. I want this channel to get bigger in 2023, so I'm going to have to take a lot more chances doing things, have to bring a lot more product to the channel. So be on the lookout for that. And if this is your first time to this channel, please subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, like the video, it helps the channel, comment on the video, it helps the channel, and most importantly, subscribe, because that really helps us out in the long run. And I want 2023 for Moe's Toy Room to be our biggest year yet, especially when it comes down to Halloween time. I want to really go over the top with that this year. And there's a lot of things that I got planned and lined up for 2023. But from Moe's Toy Room to yours, everyone, please have a very safe New Year. Happy New Year to all of 2023 if you're watching this video in 2023. This is my very last video of the year that I did, my very last toy hunt. I wanted to do at least 3 stores didn't get to do it because the weather out here is too bad. But hey folks, if you agree with me on prices on toys, that they need to figure out a way to get them down, please do so. Leave it in the comments. You just never know who's watching. You never know who's listening. Or voice your own thing. Get out there and open up a YouTube channel, whatever it takes, to voice to all the big dogs, McFarlane, Hasbro, Mattel, NECA, MEZCO, Sideshow, Hot Toys, HIYA Toys, JADA Toys. Voice your opinion to all them and let them know, hey, Super 7, we need to bring these prices down. Figure something out. Let's get this, and let's get these toys into our hands once again, where we're not second guessing ourselves on buying stuff. And from Moe's Toy Room to yours, everyone, Happy New Year to all, and to all a good night. See you next year.